All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, Nigeria family. We're back here again today. How are you guys doing today? Today is 8th March 2022. Yes, this is a breaking news for all Nigerians, all of us, all over the world, both home and away. How are you guys doing today, my good people? When I hear this kind of news or read this kind of news, to be honest, I just smiled, because these are the kind of things that gives me joy. Yes, although we all have said in the past, and we are still saying that there's no law in Nigeria, although there's law, they only allow the law to be active on those they choose. Yes, so I know, say this man, Umahi, he don't enter one chance and his deputy governor. We're going to be analyzing this, in depth. We are going to be playing a couple of videos here. We are going to be reading articles. And before all that, I must not forget to acknowledge my Nigeria Watch family on the comment section. That's what we do here, is our tradition, and we have to do it. How you guys doing, my people? Let me go to the comment section to acknowledge my people right here. Yes, I can see my brother is already there with me. Israel Asemota is right there. Good afternoon to you. Mother of all, good afternoon to you, Mommy. Thanks for joining us. Mommy Diaspora. I can see more people are here with us as well. DKKC TV, what's up? What's up? Good afternoon to you. Adewale James, Babayele, thanks for joining us. Good afternoon to you. Reinhard Ianyi Owonke, good afternoon to you. In case I didn't pronounce your name properly, my brother, please just understand with me. Good afternoon to you, Saige, DIC. I appreciate you for joining us. Edgar Nice Azua is right there with us. Sarah Daddy is right there with us as well. Good afternoon to every one of you. Kasi Jamil Sazer as well. Andrew Omokaro. Good afternoon to you all, my good people. Nigeria Watch family, we need to move on right now. Good afternoon from here. Rather, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your own region. I can see King Salem. Good afternoon to you. I can see you there. Right, my people, let's move on. Yes, so since 2019, finally, they don't remove the governor. We're already calling in already. Please, we need to, you need to hear me out before you call in. I'm sorry. We cannot really just start talking right now. Let me speak first. I know some of us have the informations already, but at least make we wait first, Yes, my people, I'm going to be reading some articles here. Let me see what I can put on the screen. Just give me a few seconds. Let me put this on the screen so that it can tally with what I'm saying right here. Okay, I think this will be better. Let me put this on the screen. As you know, we have good people right here who are watching me, and we also have enemies. Enemies are always here. I don't want them to think that, okay, we read or we talk about news that is not in existence. So no, we don't do that. Nigeria Watch always work with legitimate sources. That's what we do here. So that's why I like to put them on the screen so others can follow up with what I'm reading for you. I try to read as well and also show videos to tally, to express what I'm talking about. So this one is coming from a legitimate source, third party, this one is that, although there are so many mainstream medias that carry this, but I choose to showcase from Daily Posts. Although I'm also going to be showcasing from Channels TV as well, but those are going to be videos. But for reading, yes, as you can see right there from Daily Post, said breaking court sacks Ebonyi Governor Umahi deputy over unlawful election to APC. Yes, my people, let's do this together. I appreciate every one of you for joining us this afternoon. Please, as you're just joining us now, don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to help us to share for others to know that few laws are still existing in Nigeria. Although circulation that is currently going on right now, they said that the governor of Ebonyi State, he don't go step on toes. Now make the drum. I'm also going to be asking, is this why, for example, when I'm not vessel, I don't say when things are happening like that, I like to mention my own governor. Is this why Governor Godin Obaseki don't want to step on toes? Because say these people, when you step on their toes, they know how to beat you back. They know how to use backhand, beat you for one corner. So say the governor, or rather, should I say ex-governor? Now today, now they sack him, so but we still they say governor for now. Maybe from tomorrow we'll say ex-governor. They say the governor of Ebonyi State, he don't go carry talk with him, not carry talk. We're not supposed to talk, and then now they from back slap him for a year, say chai, make you cover your mouth. If they talk, make you know say people senior you for this game. People are not forget say Nigerian election is full of cabals. Yes, when I mean cabals, people they where me and you don't know, where they control the people where me and you know say they power. Yes, they did na cabals. So those people now they call sponsors. Now that they sponsor, now that they dictate, now that they make decision. It just be like say I see your be now, and a person you come and say I want to push you to become a governor of social state. I'm going to sponsor it from beginning to the end. Get the way they bill. So that kind of person now you can't say me you step on the toe. You get the way they fight you back. Although a lot of people still talk good of this man. They say the man changed Ebonyi State, not be small. And as in 2019, I don't did there. Now March 2019, they do the election, and they say they can't do wuru put when they win this election. So, but after a while, they can't say a pa do wuru put for this thing. They say he pay some money, he do this, he do that. Now he win this election where he not supposed win. Now so they talk about today now they can sack him. Now, say this governor, so He's the talker, not never long. He talk and say, we wish, you don't say, get time. In fact, today, many of us, and all of us, when they talk, when they criticize the president of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, say, good, the regime, he time, he this, now all of us receive pepper, not be small. This governor, come out. Nobody ask him, you can come out. Nigerians, they could not cover on amount. We wish we can find someone like Buhari after he come out. Say, Oga, Nigeria, they talk this thing so. Although some of Nigerians react for that statement when he talk, will say, after Buhari, we still need someone like Buhari again. Upon all this soft wall of all the suffer. So I believe saying that from that side, then he can embrace the downfall small. Because when I say, listen, my people, now remember say Governor Wike, I would like to mention his name. Governor Wike, if I talk and say, be that kind of governor where they go presidential villa, go to beg Buhari or anything in his own favor. When I'm not saying Buhari, Governor Wike, said that so many governors, they don't go to meet Buhari, for favor. In case things like this won't happen, Buhari, if he protect you, make it not happen. But what do they circulate right now be say, they're going to talk and say, after all the rubby of shoulder, say, I too good, I too love you, Buhari, where this Governor Umahi do, upon all that, they still sack him, come off for position. So what did Buhari can do now to protect you? Although the same Governor Wike reacted to that statement where Governor Umahi, the governor of Ebonyi State, talk, say, we not go see someone like Buhari again. In fact, we want him making your day the position. My people, now then Governor Wike can come and say, you don't understand all this, governor. How you go open your mouth? I think they talk, how you go open your dirty mouth, they talk, say, we want someone like Buhari again. Some youth, I know say we have so many gullible youth, some youth can come and say, Wike, cover your mouth. How you they talk anyhow? They do this. Okay. So it can't be like, say, this Governor Umahi so from Ebonyi State, so he don't step on so many toes directly or indirectly. Although if you don't make sure that statement, you realize they remove him, so people will still say he's a correct guy because he changed so many things for Ebonyi State for 2019 reach now. He work, they say not be small, but we'll not go there to wait till he do. Now wait till he talk. Now he affect and so. I see how they do it work before. You know, go talk, say, Nigerians, you people are ungrateful. We are not facing someone like Buhari again. As they be removed and so, Nigerians will sing his praises forever. Now maybe they talk for say, for governorship, for our governor, for our own state where we come from. If they fire these people where they put us for pains, these excruciating pains where you and I, they pass through so, if they fire them, at the end, they can't impeach you, for example, or they can't remove you, they can't bother you come out. If people can't go and can't review and say why they remove you, they can't say they fight for the people genuinely, your praise, I go be for our tongue. But meanwhile, we can move to the matter we carry us come. My people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, as I talked about before. Make I recognize my people who don't join me for a year since I stopped since. We get Andrew Omokaro here. Thanks for joining us. King Salem, I don't mention my name, but make I mention him again. I appreciate you now. I have my sister right here, Maria Pamaro. Good afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us. Julian Salami, I did see you for there. Thanks for joining us. Abiodun Idaho. God bless you now. Good afternoon to every one of you right here. Joy P is here with us as well. And June Ombaseki. And God bless you now. The matter where that will be say, the governor will don't spend like almost 2 years there, I mean 3 years, for office, they don't bond one. They bond one like sardine, they try and pass window. He and the deputy, they throw away them. Say, now wayo, wuru, now you can win now. But the question now where me and some of our good Nigerians, they ask now, be say, if true, say now wuru, you take one, when I don't remove one, good thing, well done, Nigerian law or whatever constitution, we applaud you now. But the question be say, that 3 years when you sit down for that executive share, so they make decision here and there, they eat better food, they drive better car. Now see car, I put that on screen, what is going to be in his penalties? For all this one, because normally for developed world, as they remove her for office, so since now wuru it there, and you they talk, I not say whether it did constitution, not they or I the talk. At the removal, so normally they're supposed to say, this one are your penalties. Where you tell do wuru to go sit down for the share will not fit you. What could read down? You could read down, they go. Maybe go there side there, you never know. May not come be like say, I don't run, go past my own shadow. I bet make help me press like not there this video. We don't already get many people who are there with us. You can help me press like, make they move on. Dory S1, thanks for joining us. I appreciate you. And God bless you now. David Freed, I see you as well. Friday or back below, and God will bless all of you now. Thanks for joining us. I bet make una press the like button and make una help us share. As it's there for book, as the writer for here, for daily post, as I talk on just now, make I read that for now. Federal High Court in Abuja has ordered the Ebonyi State Governor Gov Umahi and his deputy Eric Igwe to vacate their seat as the sitting governor and deputy respectively, on ground that the People Democratic Party PDP won the election in March 2019 and not its candidates. Before I move on, come be say what you tele March 2019. They don't fight for it, not be small. And I know say get the way they be these people. Governor Umahi does spend so many money, give judge, give everything. They don't listen to them. Although therefore listen though, allegedly, as I talk and so I know the way they work for Nigeria. This one not the book why they read so I they talk on my own on the film so. He don't spend, not be small. But PDP now, I don't say the way get the way those ones they get back. Those ones don't spend. If I talk about spending a billions, we talk for a year. Those ones can't spend. So come like say the judges can say, and these people I give the biggest portion. So make we take our decision once and for all. It don't take when they drag this matter. Make we put hammer down. And I can say PDP na win as it be. Make I continue to read. I beg, make person put out for them March 2019 till now. Now March we all day, so I beg me tell me how many years it be for comment section. March 2019 till March 2022. Not see the way I tell arrange. Hey God, these people be as soon as they get to. Anyway, having defected to the All Progressive APC party, Governor Umahi and his deputy cannot transfer the mandate of the PDP to the APC. Citing section 2221 of the Constitution, Justice Ian Echo ordered the PDP immediately send names of replacement to INEC so that fresh elections can be conducted. Justice Echo also ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to cease from recognizing Umahi and Igwe as the governor and deputy governor of Ebonyi State henceforth. This decision must be taken with immediate effect. It be say as the other 2 hours ago, I be 3 hours ago. Now they pursue this man past window. So it means say immediately now that office is vacant. Israel Semota, if you know say they say you go for governorship. If you do here now, that share now they say it's vacant too. Then you go quick sit down for there. More your fans want to do one here. Then you go sit down for them because before they go do wuru. That in fact anybody who there now, if you're aspiring to become a governor, Ebonyi seat now, governorship seat is vacant. Prepare, pack your load, pack your baggages, your luggages. No, now go sit down for there. And move on. Delivering of judgment in the case, the presiding judge, justice, ordered the governor and his deputy to vacate office, adding that their defection was illegal, new, and unconstitutional. Is ordered INEC to receive names of candidates from the PDP to replace Umahi and Igwe. The governor and his deputy defected from the PDP on whose platform they were elected in office in 2015 and 2019. General election to the APC. Determined to reclaim its mandate, the PDP sued the Umahi, Igwe, the APC, and INEC. The court noted that the cruise of the matter was the defection of the third and fourth from the PDP to APC. Now, no, sir, if I talk and say these people, they cross over, like say tomorrow they exist. So if APC not favor, they'll move to PDP. PDP not favor, they'll move to. You can never see APC or PDP person will go move to any smaller party. All of them are the same thing. They be tiffy. All of them. Tiffy, big ole. All of them. Anyway, make we move on. Adding that the arraignment of the third and fourth defendants did not address the issue of defection rightly and frontally, but rather resorted to general denial to affidavit evidence. Justice Ekwo said the depositions of the third and fourth defendants in the counter of affidavit were evasive and insufficient to competently challenge the plaintiff originating process. I still read the go now video now will go enter very soon. They gonna calm down. It was the opinion of the court that the immunity clause in section 308 of the Constitution is not absolute. The court ruled that section 308 is a veritable and constitutional shield and not for political reasons. Justice Ian said Umahi and Igwe did not controvert the deposition that total vote scores in an election belongs to a political party. He stated that evidence abound that the second defendant, APC, contested the Ebonyi State governorship election held on March 2019 with his own candidates. And now I quote, "It can be noted that Constitution does not deal with the issue of defection, likely the court stated." I continue and I quote, "The third and fourth defendant cannot transfer the vote and victory of the plaintiff on March 9th, 2019 to APC. Office of the governor, deputy governor of Ebonyi State belongs to the PDP." I quote and I continue. "The option of Umahi and Igwe is to vacate office immediately and await next election to contest election under the platform of its new party." The court declared. Now, I continue, my people. This will not be quoted again. He said, the court said the act of APC, Umahi, and his deputy is aimed at dismantling the 1999 Constitution. Say, don't do wuru for inside there, in case you don't understand. Some of you don't understand. Not so this big English where they talk so. And a few, now some of us now they understand that, not all of us. Someday when me in my head with the hot. I say don't dismantle the whole 1999 Constitution. You don't do wuru for inside. You don't bypass and pass back here, 10 win. Go sit down for the share. We don't belong to them. Consequently, the court declared that under the democratic system operated in Nigeria, the plaintiff won the majority of votes during the election and is entitled to enjoy same till end of tenure of office, for which the election was made. Okay, and then I will draw the cutting of the article. That one, they come from Daily Post, although many mainstream media don't carry with who they talk. So, before we move on, as we see the talk, so that's why I say wuru they say that state too. As we see the talk, so that state fine past my own state. That state, if I structure they pass my own state, I know so now go come, now they compare. Don't compare those states with Ebonyi. Don't compare those states with Lagos. Don't compare those states with London. I say make they compare those states with Igwe. I don't say talk. Since now some now they compare. Meanwhile, they couldn't see Ebonyi state because I don't forget.
Nah, wow. Nah, sini hawa Abakaliki before. On a governor de try you. Oh, I want a water fountain here.
I believe why they like before vehicle.
Nancy, who could have a kill it? Nah, let go fly over this man.
Yeah, what about flying over? whole electricity to this man.
That's one of the components. No.
All right, my people, make I stop that one for there. I also make a show now small. For some of you that follow me tele. Now go know say I show more than 30 minutes where we take record Ebonyi State. We show them it our channel. You right and say Nigeria watch Ebonyi State. You'll see and say we show the whole area. It be like say that London. According to all this development, what they talk so, they say this man so Umahi he don't do work for these 3 years when he don't take the office, not be small. They say they walk back to back, although you do wuru to bypass the law. But during that time, he can walk back to back. They say he build bridges, infrastructure, not go there. This one I likely, I just show now so likely. I ain't try, but they say you not go fit continue again. That as we talk, so that seat is vacant. Maybe Papa will do I'll go sit down for that seat. Israel saying no one sit down or retire dams. That seat is vacant as we are talking right now. If you know you want to become a governor, just quick go enter a Degbe, they go Ebonyi State. That seat, they say the cane where they take pursue the governor and the deputy governor. As we are talking now, they are still on the run. Una the film so as we are just talking right now, they are still on the run. Now say for our state. Let's say I don't know whether our own still they court to I not can follow up again. I don't see they go court these 3 times. Governor Obaseki, he beat them the first one, he beat them the second one, he beat them the third one. I don't know whether they still they court. They still they court. No. I beg more can write for them. If Pastor Sage Zeyamu and Obaseki, if they still they court for their own, they could let me know because me know I not can follow that matter like that again. Also all this matter where they drop us back. So they get with the escort they reach to go withdraw. Meanwhile, we'll continue with Ebonyi State. Yes, my people, we got anything to show now today. We're gonna calm down. Anybody don't know you're hot for here. Calm down. Cosmetic work, I know they do. Okay, I see how. Okay, if you have speaking, but if I go, they go understand. If not PG or English, they go understand. That seat, they said the seat. Now, the beautiful thing about this side now, say the seat is available for any Nigerian, anywhere you day. If now Obodo you do, if now Pluto you do, make you come carry the seat. They say now tiffy, now Umahi take win that election. Say tiffy, bribery. Now you take win that Umahi. If you not be me talk amo, they say you be thief. Me not say not be me say you be thief. I say them say you be thief. So you to challenge me, go challenge court. 1999 constitution, now the paper is so not be me. And now what we see now we talk about. Meanwhile, my people, now let's say I tell you now before say this same governor, he just come from nowhere. He can fire Nigerians. Buhari time, with the suffer, with the you say make una shut up. Una life, and I don't feel dream see someone like Buhari again. A very good man. We wish to have him again and again and again. Because why this Umahi can they talk this kind of thing for this kind of platform now? Meanwhile, make una see the way Governor Wike, make una remember, say the same Governor Wike, that video why they always play, I go plan today again. I know some people go vex, I go plan. I wish I get Governor Obaseki, I go play, I for still play. Some people they away love Governor Obaseki pass me. I bet send me Governor Obaseki video might play. If I not plan, then you say I hate him. He not day. Error. I don't feel tell you, I say he not day. Hey, no video where Governor Obaseki don't fire Buhari. He not day. If he day, give me, I go play. He not day. So the reason why they mention Governor Wike all the time, because I know say directly or indirectly or anyhow or otherwise, so they fire Buhari and Buhari government. Okay, make una hear wetin him talk. After Umahi talk say, now Buhari we want over and over and over again. Then Governor Wike talk this one.
Saying that he prays Nigeria gets another president like Buhari. Hey. I said, come. What has gone wrong with? I mean. You mean there shouldn't be psychiatric check on that governor?
Governor Umahi, not be me talking about. Now Governor Wike say make they go do psychiatric check for your head. And you say we want Buhari over and over again. You see, all this now wayo now they do now, but they say una no Buhari go help us. Buhari no fit help you now. Buhari all day your executive chair they look you say you are a fool. Not be me talking about Buhari talk I'm only interpreting. And Governor Wike say me they go do psychiatric check on your head. Say make we get as I dey talk so I'm in Nigeria. I'm broadcasting from Nigeria. No road, no lights, no fuel, no food, no security, nothing, absolutely nothing. If I dey broadcast for London, now they'll say, nah, lie. I dey inside the system right now, inside the talk so. No, not too worry. Now see whether will see light for my head just now. Now, the same Umahi now, where they say the bond will come out, so can they say Nigerians need Buhari again because we cannot find someone like Buhari again. Buhari is the best man ever. All this stone where they show me to now, we don't know where they come from. Maybe I don't know whether on my comment section either they show the stone me to Umahi. I don't know. But meanwhile, we could continue to listen to Governor Wike.
You mean there shouldn't be psychiatric check on that governor? You see, psycho fancy. And he knows that president knows that you are telling lies. He knows. The president knows that he was telling
Governor Wike to, oh God, I know if we stop loving this man, no, I'm not face. I can't stop. I know he's not a perfect man, but he's an outspoken man. He's a fearless man. He said, I know, and even Buhari knows, say, Umahi, Governor Umahi, when they sack, so they talk lie. When he talk that, he said, Buhari remains best. Nigerians need someone like Buhari again. Buhari, you begin to laugh. Say, this man, so that because he matter they cut, like they praise me so, in your life for them. It's the truth. Who can't know whether they throw stone the bitter now? Who know? Now he make the same Governor Wike fair talk him before for this video where I go play for una so. Now remember, say I fair tell you before. Say Governor Wike talk and say he say he knows say some governor they don't go Abuja, go they beg president, go they rob floor. He say he no go fit try him. They gonna hear him for year. Some people I don't plan so many times, so they make gonna hear him for year first.
I support Mr. President. When his broadcast speech on this June 12 speech he made, he said, Governor, stay in your state and do your work and stop worrying me. I thank God, Mr. President, no. I'm not one of those governors that come and see Mr. President.
My system don't go free. So what did they happen? All right, I don't know what is happening here. My system.
I support Mr. President.
Okay, make una not vex so. I don't know what happened to my system. I know say this kind of matter what they so it be as it get. But meanwhile, make una listen to what Governor Wike talk for here. For those governors where they run go Abuja, go they do high service. Although my governor joined that one, no, me myself I get evidence for that one. Governor Obaseki don't run go Abuja more than 4 times. Go do high service. Now high service you don't go to do for them. Me know that one, and I get evidence against that one about that one.
When his broadcast speech on this June 12 speech he made, he said, Governor, stay in your state and do your work and stop worrying me. I thank God, Mr. President, no. I'm not one of those governors that come and see Mr. President or visit him for one problem or the other. I will not be. I, as the governor of Rivers State, under PDP, you will never find my leg. I will not go there. All these people who go to the villa and worry president, when they finish, Then they will tell them to talk to the press. And then they will tell them, only me cannot solve security problem. Who and who took the oath of office? Did you take oath of office with anybody? You took the oath of office to protect life and what? Property. When you were taking it, they didn't give the oath of office to two people. You are the one who took the loan. So when there is a failure, what makes leadership in life is that when you know that yes, I said I was going to do this, but I never knew the magnitude. I can come back to say, my dear brothers and sisters, I did promise this. I agree with you. That is leadership. But for what I've seen, it can't be that again. Give me so time. But you cannot run away from excusing yourself to say, look, I'm not in charge. You must be in charge. You are in charge.
You must be in charge. You are in charge. I too like that part to Governor Baseki. You must be in charge. You are in charge. That's why I say, Baba, the governor of those things, help me to step on toes, break their leg. It no matter. The people will sing your praises. We get so many evils who did that at those states. They put step on their toes, put them for praise, you get the power. Meanwhile, Ebonyi state governor, now we still there for, they say don't sack him, he and the deputy, as we they talk, so they say deputy, they blame the governor, say, I tell you, you know here. The governor, they blame deputy. Me not tell you, you here. At the moment, all of them, they blame themselves. Meanwhile, make we move on. I get other videos for here. Make una hold on first. Make I find in case some of them don't know the governor what they talk about. Because some of them still talk say he gonna carry man go shoot for this anti-grazing law. They say this anti-grazing law now. He don't say Buhari is the best. God, oh. He don't say Buhari is the best. From there, like he go shoot man for anti-grazing law. He can talk the way they talk, they say he not talking well. And then Buhari come frown. I say, this small rats. They talk anyhow. Anyway. You go see Pepe. Now that Pepe, now our governor no 1 year, so now making the fear for this anti-grazing law. I know all these people where they talk. They say they're Baba on the top. They too get power. Meanwhile, they could hear Governor Umahi for here.
Grazing. The position of Southern governors and what my brother and friend the AGF said. I may not want to compare, comment so much on what he said because I read it on social media, but I would like to put the facts, the way it is, A lot of us do not understand what is this open grazing and what is closed grazing. If, in my faith, my faith says that if your right hand will cause you, to sin, cut it off. That is better to go to heaven with, a hand that is short of one than to go to hellfire. Now, from the beginning of age, our relationship with herders, the farmers and the herders. Don't forget, my father was a farmer all through. My mother was a farmer all through. I grew, I was trained, and all my brothers and sisters were all trained from the, farm activities. And so the situation, traditional situation has been that, we have cows that station in one, a farm settlement, so to say. And then after certain season, by reason of, shifting cultivation, they will now move. The farmer will come and say, please, I want you to move this cattle to this location, because they will fertilize the land, and the header will benefit because there will be grasses and the byproduct of farming activities on those places. And that's what, we've been having. We've never been having cattle that are roaming the roads. And I tell you that the asphalt road, the moment the sheet drops on the asphalt road, it makes it within seconds. And they go through these roads and they pass through farms. In the southeast, you don't have cattle routes. But in the north, we have cattle routes. And so nobody is going to say ban, open grazing, in some areas in the north where there are cattle routes, where they move constitutionally from one point to the other. But in the south, there is no cattle route. And so for you to move from one point to the other, you have to move through farms. You have to move through, population, dense areas. And this is not very good. And that's what the the southern governors and of course Southeast in particular are saying. Let's go back to our traditional method of relationship. We will no longer allow you to take your cattle from one local government to the other.
All right. For some of you that want to hear the full what we're saying, what this President Governor was saying, Governor Umahi, what he was saying is on Channels TV on YouTube right there. I'm not going to finish the video. Since we talk for this matter, now then I will come. Now the thing going to clear for my eyes. Say, hey, maybe this one are the reason why we see our governor are trading very, very carefully. Hey, I don't hear him because they say this man don't say Buhari remain the best. They say this man not going to say no. All the cow, anyone where we see again, all of them, we go kill them, we go do this. We don't want them. Then you can say you go see Pepe. Forget say your matter, he dey court. Meanwhile, they say the man be still saying one call for presidency, and they just shake him small. He changed man. And they can't carry a consciousness TV now. They can't say now God, now they decide everything when they do for your life. Make una hear him. For where he talk that one, hey God, wahala, just for everything.
You must have heard and seen criticisms about the APC government at the center, and many Nigerians about their perceived, about the government's approach and their perception about the approach of government on issues of rights of citizens. Some of the critics who have said that the government is intolerant.
I don't speak for APC, I speak for my government. And it's my position that, governors should speak for their government, why the political parties should speak for the parties and the governors. So I'm not the national chairman of APC, so I won't speak for that. But if you ask me any question about my state, I should be able to defend my state. That is the limit of my calling, APC. But if you ask me the ideologies of Mr. President, I will tell you that it means well for Nigeria.
Governor,
you see, he talk him again. If you ask me question about the ideology of the Mr. President, I can tell you that it means well for Nigerians. He talk him again. Or this time he never know say that all they prepare hammer where they want hammer for your head today. Now today now they leave that hammer for your head, so he never know. Because he knows say the only way we go take bypass the law for court, where the one way they court so now Buhari go save him. You see, Buhari not be God. Now just human beings like you and I. You know, in their position, I take passport. Now human being, the same way they do, now they do. You see now, Buhari don't lose guide you because you don't follow Governor Obaseki step. We not go back, we not ban at the grazing law. You can't go ban. That's the position. Governor Obaseki will not ban. You know what they do now? You know, say why they don't decide the matter for top there. You are finished. Make una listen to it for here.
Umahi, as we end the conversation, you are not hoping, or you do not have the ambition of becoming president in 2023. So we want to get that clear.
Shehu, my future is in the hand of God. I've told God I want to leave politics.
No, when make una wait to. I asked you people the other day, nobody answered my question. I think I need to ask this question again. Does it mean it's the same God that we are calling? Is that same God, these people, these politicians, tiffy, so now they call? I don't understand. You see, for example, now Dino Melaye go on live, they pray, they sing Christian music, they dance. Now they ask a question, say my life is in the hands of God, my decision is in the hand of God. Now God made the decision. May you take tea for another person vote or anyhow you take one. Where you take stay for 3 years so for office before the compound you come out so this afternoon. Now God, I don't understand. Our God, though, I'm sorry, my father, sometimes you are too quiet, to be honest. Heavenly Father, God Almighty, it looks like you are just too quiet because some people that are supposed to be striked immediately, they strike them. We are begging now. Let's say you don't leave Nigeria for so many decades now. You have to come back home. I'm robber, they go highway, go pray. If you succeed, Richard will say, thank God, though, the Lord catch us today. Which God are these people praying to? I want to know. Anyway, Mona, listen to that part again.
I have the ambition of becoming president in 2023. So we want to get that clear.
Shehu, my future is in the hand of God. I've told God I want to leave politics in 2023. And because my life is owned by him and because I need his permission to take on anything that is called future, this future belongs to God. So this is my own decision. By God's decision, we take precedence over my decision.
Oh! I'm speechless. I told my God, oh God, for which area you go tell God, and God can answer you, can say, my son, go ahead, no problem. Which area? All right. My people, let's move on. As una know, say, this matter na two topic na the year. Before we go finish this Umahi one, I go like we could move on to the one we concern Abba Kyari. For some of you who don't know Abba Kyari, make I find out, make I find out, I put that for screen. Abba Kyari, wait ahead. Abba Kyari, another deputy commissioner of police, you know, where you're the, you know, in the key, they do everything, they do fraud, they do everything. Later now we can say the deputy commissioner of police himself, in a killer, himself, in a cocaine dealer, himself, in a everything where our Yahoo boys they do, himself, they do them. You know, in the fight, Yahoo people will not be small. But we don't know, say, the one where in the fight, where they bring come out, now the ones where not the hear word. The one where they hear word, they go be friend. But if you know the hear word, it go deal with you, not be small. Make I show you face for screen. Make have some. I know so many of you don't know who be Abba Kyari, because I gave you the one to play pattern. Because this afternoon now, he said he don't the beg now. Say I beg go. Nigeria court, I beg I don't take me go prison because I know where. So I can't be go prison. Prisoners go beat me. I beg I don't take me go prison. I said, "Chai, we hear what for there." Not be human being. They said the same prison where say they don't take you go so. You say I beg go, you know where at all. You know, make could have put me for anywhere. But I don't put me for that prison. I beg go. I say, why they not take this man go Oko? Our Oko for Bidi. Make could have see the celebrity Abba Kyari. I remember the man where they left outside for there. And that one had they call Hush Puppy. Now that one in the history of Yahoo. Now that one I big pass for all of them. In fact, this guy he spent $1 million every two months till they buy cars before they call cash out. So we can talk and say in Abba Kyari say they don't do one or two things after American police had they take touch on away call they confess we don't know. We don't want to go that area. Abba Kyari call respond that time. He said allow no man no. The young coming one day saying he wants sew clothes. Then he say he get better tailor where they sew your clothes. Then so he can go direct the tailor for you. So now remember for social media, Nigerians can they call Abba Kyari the tailor. How you probably say they also because call you say like your shirt. I bet which tailor they sew for you. You can't forget the matter. Until another matter can come out, they can say the same Abba Kyari na drug dealer, not be small. In your they carry drug, they sell drug. What thing they do? If he catch people where they carry drug, then he go seize the drug. But the drug, you know, they carry and reach carry all of the rich courts. You go remove some, you go keep some for himself. You can't go resell them. So because of that, because he say money did this business, he can't do business, do the business himself. Can't carry cocaine, proper cocaine. Can't carry on. They come here, they show people, they sell for people. They sell for some of our billionaire. Now NDLA, ELA, now he reveal this one, oh. And then now they can say, see what Abba Kyari they do, not be small thing. Meanwhile, my people, I go read before I go play video for this matter. We concern Abba Kyari. I bet make una help me share, make una like, and God now go bless you now. Yes, now this two matter. No, the guy saying no one go prison, said I go beat up for inside prison. Or God prison those. Now be the problem over there. So if they beg you all like that for inside court, say lie, you not go follow them go prison. Say they go beat up for prison. Link is on there. Link is right there on the comment section. Click on it to join us. Link is right there. You know, I can see someone is trying to join us. You have to turn on your mic. If not, I cannot accept you right here. You know. So now, so we see Abba Kyari. Make una wait. Make I put. No need. Make I all read them. Since I don't see face. In fact, make I put more picture. Make una know the man who they talk about. So, this man don't pepper so many people. See him. I be that. Abba Kyari and the boys. See him for court today. They say, after I don't make the decision, say they adjourn, I mean, go prison. Say, lie, I beg, please, I'm sick. I have health issues. I don't want to go to prison. I have health issues. God, this country, it be as it gets. Wahala, not the finish. Meanwhile, make I read for that. Abba Kyari, God, wait. This one are from this day. You know, although if I say make I read this one today, plenty not be small. Kai. This one plenty. You're plenty. I'm not sure say I'll free read all of them. Let me see if I can just 1 minute, my people. Many people who are Abba Kyari don't touch or don't come out now. They don't come out now. How Abba Kyari take deal with them, take kill their brother, take do everything. Everybody are now testifying how this man take do many things, take commit so many atrocities. In fact, one day we say Abba Kyari beat him poo for himself 2 times. You know, Abba Kyari can't carry the poo, can't use and rob him. In fact, you see, so people where they pretend saying that they do the good thing, that the worst pass for this life. You know. Meanwhile, let me read this. How Abba Kyari ran his drug syndicate. I will put this one for screen. You can for know what I'm reading. If not, some people wanna know the way it be. Make a put for screen. You're not gonna give me 1 minute. 1 minute, my good and Jawash family. Let me put this on the screen. I think that will be much better. If not, we there here, as I do this one, make I play this one for now. Make una help me. Come
on, Niger.
Share.
Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed. As you press anything you put your hands is blessed. As you do thumbs up, favor we locate you. Praises we locate you. Anything you put your hands is blessed. Is blessed. Is blessed. Come on, Niger. Watch family and friends. Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed. People will run away from you as you press thumbs up. God will favor you. This week will favor you. Every day will favor you. God will do new things in your life as you press thumbs up. Amen. 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 Come on, Niger. Watch family and friends. Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed. Amen. 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 As you press thumbs up. Amen. 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 As you press thumbs up. Amen. 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 Your wife go dey value you. Friends he go look up to you. Every blessing will they follow you. Oh yes, as you press thumbs up, the calamity go run away. Party go run from you. Everything will come better. So far make you just do thumbs up. Oh yeah, do thumbs up. No. Anything you put your hands is blessed. As you do thumbs up, favor will locate you. Praises will locate you. Anything you put your hands is blessed. Is blessed. Is blessed.
All right, my people, thank you very much for those of you who pressed the thumbs up button right there. Help us to share. And if you are just this is your first time here on our channel, don't forget to hit the subscription button, subscribe with us, and press the notification bell to be notified whenever we're on live like this. Yes, I don't put that one right there for there. As you can see, and this day newspaper now I choose. Although many newspaper they carry on mainstream media talk about them, they carry on. But I choose the one where I go choose. But I know say I'm not going to argue. Let me choose this one. As you can see on the right hand for there, how Abba Kyari ran his drug syndicates. NDLEA recovers 440 tramadol tabs. Others in Delta, Bauchi, makes 41 arrests. Michael Olubode in Abuja. More facts have emerged on how suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCP, Abba Kyari, was working in cohort with drugs dealers in country for several years until his recent arrest. A reliable source in the Nigeria Police Force who preferred to remain anonymous in a chat with This Day yesterday disclosed that the Super Corp, whom the federal government last week announced commencement of plans to extradite to the United States of America to face fraud allegations, was allegedly operating with drug cartels from all over the country. The source, however, shed more light on the modus operandi of Kyari and his group. I quote, "The drug dealers usually notify him when these drugs are coming from different parts of the world into the country. Kyari would then go to the NDLEA territory where the drugs were expected, pretend to arrest the corporate whom he usually threatened with prosecution. It was all staged." The expectation was he would hand them over to NDLEA for prosecution, but that never happened. The next is he will release the corporate, and that will be the end of the matter. And because he was so connected, the matter dies. This continued for years until Buba Marwa was appointed. I quote, "So the intelligence on Abba Kyari had been there all along, but because he was seen as a super cop, he was well respected and well connected, nothing happened. And again, the police had been giving him cover over the years. So nothing was done. If not for Marwa, he would have continued his nefarious acts." The source added, furthermore, the source alleged that Kyari had young men at the major ports and borders across the country who would always tip him off whenever cocaine or any banned substances enter into the country. And in most cases, he would strike deals with them and let them go. These deals mean say go collect money for their hand, or they'll share them 50-50, go release them. But they'll put them for newspaper, say people like that has already been arrested, but for back, they don't let them go within few hours. But we, as the public, would they look and say they don't arrest some drug dealers. Now lie, they're not the prison at all. Then I continue. According to him, Kyari was actively into the drug business and was working with all drug dealers and cartels, and can say that the police just turned a blind eye, which begs the question about their involvement. He was their good boy and was probably settling them, and so they turned blind eyes to whatever he was doing. I'm talking about the top echelon of the police. They knew that he was doing a mean. They cannot claim not to know. He was so brazen in his nefarious activities that it is highly unlikely his bosses didn't know about some of the illegal activities he was involved in. The source added. Remember, this source say, one they mention his name. The federal government last week commenced moves to extradite Kyari to the US. Also, last week, the NDLEA, which currently has Kyari in its custody following his arrest for alleged illicit drug dealing, initiated a court process against him. So the problem where this man get now be say America want him, and NDLEA also say that the dragon for here, the dragon for here. So cases full everywhere. By this development, Kyari 4 of his colleagues in the Inspector General of Police Special Intelligence Response Team, IROT, and 2 others would be arraigned any moment on drug-related charges. NDLEA filed an 8-count criminal charges against the defendant at the Federal High Court, Abuja. The implication of the NDLEA court action against Kyari is that he cannot be extradited to the US, even though the federal government has commenced the extradition process. Hey, wahala. NDLEA say, like, not they go anywhere. Say they go do their own case finish for here before if he go anywhere. People now hold on, my people. I get another thing I go put for screen for now for this moment. Why are they put that one for screen? I beg, make una listen more for this.
We look at you, praises, we look at you. Anything you put your hands, is blessed, is blessed, is blessed. Come on, Naija, watch family and friends. Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed. People will run away from you as you press thumbs up. God will favor you. This week we favor you. Every day we favor you. God will do new things in your life as you press thumbs up. Amen. 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 Come on, Naija. Watch family and friends. Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much, my people. We are back again. I said make I carry this one, make I can show una for here. You know, before I will continue with that, as una say, as you talk for the screen, he say, breaking, don't transfer us to prison. Suspended DCP Kyari orders beg court. I have talk since so. See my put on for screen before people say you not talk like that. The suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCP, Abba Kyari, who is facing the drug trafficking charges, on Monday begged the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja not to remand him in prison custody. Because he don't talk and say, prisoners go beat him, say you don't want to go there. But they put person for there. Kyari, through his lawyer, Mr. Kanu Agbabi, San prayed the court to allow him to remain in the custody of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, pending the hearing and determination of his fresh application for bail. My people, I say make I put that one for there. Although I go hear a lawyer talk just now, I go play that one for video for una. Meanwhile, as I talk, they go just now. Make I look the comment section. Me not be like say, I don't. People they talk to me, I don't forget. So I say the only police when don't do exceptional work for Nigeria, now him want go jail. So yes, so he said no one go jail. And he also down for ground, they roll for ground. For his court today, say like he get head issue. Say no, they go jail. He not go court. He not go prison. I beg. They cry. Say he get health issues. He not go this country. Anyway. My people, as we talk, read down the go just now, the thing plenty, but I go say make I stop for there because plenty. Someone could read them, but in case some of now want read them, the link to read everything, make I put them for the comment section. Make una click and make una read them later. And not gonna be like say this one can't take my time. We can't sleep here. May I put them for there for now. This one are the link of the this day, all the full story, how it start, how it the doan tele. You know, Meanwhile, make we watch these videos, my people. Abba Kyari, wahala. As they talk, they say wahala, not the finish. Meanwhile, make una hear what a lawyer talk for here.
Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari arraigned before the Federal High Court in Abuja alongside 6 orders on 8-count charges bordering on conspiracy, obstruction and dealing in cocaine and other related offences. Abba Kyari and 4 officers pleaded not guilty to the charges. 2 civilians, Umahi and Ebonyi, pleaded guilty to the charges. Pleas of the suspects were taken, but Kyari praised the court to be allowed to stay in the NDLEA custody till the next adjourned date. His counsel, a senior advocate of Nigeria, speaks on the day's proceedings.
At this stage, the trial have at the preliminary stage of the trial, and the concern of the legal team, is the freedom of our clients. So we've put in application for bail and hope to argue it in the next adjourned date. And they pleading guilty or not guilty, that is left for them and their defense counsel. Well, that is for those who pleaded. My clients did not plead guilty. And as such, all I'm after now is securing the freedom of them, their application for bail.
Abba Kyari, now they carry the go. So, but although they say car where they can't take carry and a very executive car, they not put up for prisoner car. You know, say, some people they type pass some people for this country when it comes to crime.
This way.
This is the Federal High Court in the Federal Capital Territory, where the former Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari was arraigned before Justice Emeka Nwite along 6 others, and they are being accused of 8 counts of drug trafficking offences. In the courtroom where the charges was read to them, Abba Kyari and the other officers denied allegations, but 2 defendants, Umahi and Ebonyi, pleaded guilty to the allegations. Therefore, there have been an adjournment, and that will be for the bail application of Abba Kyari happening on the 14th of March 2022. But on the 28th of March, there will be a review of all of these cases now that 2 defendants have pleaded guilty to the charges.
All right, my people, we stop that right there. Now, Abba Kyari matter, now we still there. So, I know say this man, he not get joy. And if you don't say nothing, get anything for your head, you are finished. So, my people, if you want to call in, you can call in now if you have anything to say. We're almost rounding up, or if you want to join, the link is right there. Join us and let's talk about these 2 topics that we've talked about today. Now, before that, make us listen to this video for here. How Abba Kyari takes start everything.
Send the message to the criminals that Kyari and his people will follow you wherever you are, and they will never forget.
He has a reputation in Nigeria as a super cop and has been celebrated by President Muhammadu Buhari as a hero with a ton of big criminal cases under his belt. But in recent months, Abba Kyari has fallen out of favor in Nigeria and is also wanted in the United States of America. A few days ago, his name was even trending globally on Twitter. I'm Princess Iradia Bumere, and in this video, I'm going to explain to you who Abba Kyari is, why he's famous in Nigeria, and what exactly the allegations against him are. So let's start with how he became known as Nigeria's super cop. Abba Kyari was the youngest high-ranking officer in the Nigerian police force and has built a reputation of solving big criminal cases. He received the Presidential Medal of Courage in 2016 after his team rescued 3 kidnapped girls in Lagos. He was also honored by the Lagos state government, winning the top award for gallantry 3 years in a row. In short, he has arrested some of the most notorious kidnappers and robbers.
All right, people, we'll stop that right there. In case you also want to listen to that, I'll put this on our Niger Watch group later on for you all to listen to the full video. I'm going to put it that on immediately I finish this broadcast. Yes, now we'll go say we'll talk and reach. I would like to hear from the public. What is your opinion? What do you have to say about these 2 topics that we'll talk about today? I don't do my own part. Now I want to make do my part. So the number is right there. People were trying to call earlier on. Yes, you can start calling us again now. Let's hear from you. I'm going to wait for responses from you all in 1 minute. If not, that means you guys want us to round up here. Then we round up. Let me go to the comment section while we are waiting for one or two persons to contribute to this. Okay, this is called a Northern Privileged Abba Kyari is that called example. Yes. Yes. Yes, it don't cause so many pains to so many families, and it don't, in fact, see the way it fall. Just see the way it fall. That's so it be. Whatever you are doing, you think you are smarter than everyone. One day, God must punish you. Yes. All right. No one is calling in and nobody is joining right now. So I think we need to round up on this particular one. I'm rounding up now. In 60 seconds, I'm rounding up. Okay, we have a call now. Hello, sir. Thanks for calling us this afternoon, Paul Dua. Thank you very much. Go ahead, talk to us, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, good evening, everything.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm hearing you. Yes, I'm watching you and I'm hearing you. I want to talk about this David Umahi.
Okay.
About the difference between David Umahi and the Governor Obaseki. The Obaseki has already decamped before he contests the election.
Okay.
This Umahi is very correct. It's very correct. Umahi has to vacate the seat because he contested the platform when it was PDP. So the judge that interpreted the law there, he did a very good law there. I like it. The next state that will remain, that is Cross River State. The man is going to sack that guy. The man is going to be sacked. The Cross River State governor is going to be sacked because he did the same thing with the way David Umahi did.
Yeah.
Governor Umahi. So the same thing, he's going to be sacked again. Because, we also, the Nigerian constitution is a very good constitution. We have a very good constitution. But the problem of that constitution is the way to interpret the interpretation of that constitution. That's a big problem. So if you have a good learned someone, for example, me and you go the same school together. Maybe me and you go the same school, the same class. Maybe you feel no will pass me, maybe I feel no will pass you. So it is interpretation of the constitution that make people that make Nigeria suffer, and also corruption that make Nigeria suffer. So that is my take on this.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
David Umahi is working. David Umahi is working fine. The Ebonyi state is very good. It was working. They didn't look at what the work he was doing in all the state, but the judge had to interpret the law the way the law look like. So I think I give the kudos to the judge that do the judgment. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Paul Dua. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sir. All right. We have more people who are currently calling in on this. So I will take it from here. We have the good comrade here with us. The good comrade, good afternoon to you, sir. Talk to us.
Yeah, God bless you, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
I just called to respond to this caller that I just finished talking now.
Okay.
If the judgment from Ebonyi is valid, that means the Edo State House of Assembly 9 members who decamp with the governor after they have won their election under APC. They now follow the governor to join PDP. That means the 9 House of Assembly members is also going home. It means all the laws they've been passing is invalid, null and void. The budgets they pass, everything, the appointments, everything is null and void. That's a simple explanation. Why that? So that this judgment will stand in Ebonyi, because this is not the final court. They will take it to the Supreme Court. And again, there can never be a vacuum in government, so the governor cannot exit that office.
Okay.
That is it. And this same judge is a controversial judge. Just yesterday, this same judge, I don't want to be a judge on this matter, but I want to put everything on the table so that people can form their own opinion. Just this same judge, just yesterday, in an application filed by a PDP member, the contravention of the Constitution of Nigeria, stop the National Assembly from carrying out their constitutional role. Today, the same judge in another suit brought by another PDP member ordered Gov Umahi to vacate his office, having defected from APC to PDP. So I don't know. I have my feeling that this judge. But if this judgment can stand, I will be the happiest man in the world. All this one, you are in PDP on Monday, you are in APC on Tuesday. They should put a final stop.
Exactly.
If this judgment can stand, I will be the happiest human being on earth. But if this judgment can stand or not stand, the 9 members in APC who contend under APC, they've already done their election. It was just inauguration they were waiting for. It was the governor that did the election. You know, the year the governor does election is different from the year that the House of Assembly will do the election. It's a year in between. Because of that Oshomole's case, which is Simon Osumbo, there was a delay of a year and 6 months. So governorship election they do is 2024. While presidential House of Assembly election is 2023. So the members of House of Assembly, 24 of them, they've already done election in 2020, a year before the governor election in Edo State. They were already members of House of Assembly. It was their inauguration they were waiting for. It was only the governor that did the election in 2020 and he now won after defecting to. Or the governor defected before he won the election. It's a different case. You cannot compare Edo governorship scenario with Umahi's case. But the 9 members who are there now, they have the mandate of APC.
Okay.
And they follow the government to decamp to PDP. So if this court judgment should stand in Ebonyi, that means the 9 members will not have House of Assembly in the first place.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
I'm just standing by the Constitution, what the Constitution states.
Thank you, sir.
My brother. Thank you very much.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. All right. We have Alex with us. Alex, good afternoon to you. How are you doing today?
Yeah. Good evening. I'm fine, and you?
Yeah, very good. Very good. Talk to us.
I didn't want to call, but because somebody called in and said our constitution is very good, that provoked me to call.
Okay.
That is interpretation that is the problem. A constitution that gives so much money to those in power and leave those who are being governed in poverty. A constitution that don't care about the citizens, that just give like 80% of governance expenditure to those in power. Nigerian constitution is one of the most wicked constitution on the planet. It's a bad constitution. The reason why that governor is targeted is because he spoke against the Fulani government. Because he spoke against the movement of cow from place to place. This is what Obaseki is doing. He knows he has signed a deal. So he got the powers that be in Abuja, the Fulani killer machine. He could not challenge him. He has already signed that they will leave his government. His court cases were scrapped, everything. So the guy stepped on toes. That is why he's being targeted. Our constitution is bad. It's the foundational problem of this court system. We have a very bad constitution. So a government where if you talk about ranching, putting cow in one place, suddenly they go and start taking cases and files. So for me, the guy is just a victim because he spoke against killings and Fulani carrying cow into farms or moving cow on third road in this 21st century. Suddenly someone calling to say our constitution is very good. Where is that one calling from? Is he in Western world? Is he having a good time in Western world and is supporting the Nigerian constitution? A constitution that cannot provide capital punishment on corrupt politicians? A constitution that cannot encourage development? I mean, like bringing jobs to youth. A constitution that don't care about citizens. So we don't have a good constitution. And if we must change in this country, we must destroy that constitution. And that constitution that we are calling a good one was hurriedly put together by military regime in 1998, just for us to have a democratic, lease of life. It's a bad constitution. People were not consulted. Citizens were not consulted. There was no national confab on it. British and the military boys did that thing. It's not celebrating birthdays in Dubai, in foreign countries, and people are dying, and you are telling me we have a good constitution that only cares for those in power. So the government is affected because he's trying to speak for the people. And I pity him, and I hope he's safe. All the citizens can come out and stand for him and protest that court interpretation. I condemn it. It's barbaric. It's called political witch hunting.
Yeah.
So we don't have a good constitution. As for the Super Court, who was also showcased, he stepped on toes too. If it is the same system, the idea of police supposed to resign, because he has been benefiting from this guy all these years. He will not say she has not been away. I mean, in a good country, our president also wants to come out and resign and say, okay, I'm sorry, this thing has been happening under my nose. Because this guy has been paying like a remittance to all these guys in power. Maybe he slept with someone's wife or he slept on toes. That is why he's being showcased now. Maybe he made a few mistakes. So this guy has been paying people who are in power. Probably something went wrong. The whole system is corrupt. All of them, from the president down to the last person, they are all corrupt and thieves. So
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I have other person calling in right here. My brother Israel Semuta, talk to us.
Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. We're talking about constitution, this one, governor. I want to say something. First of all, we are speaking of a state right now. The court, which is another, powerhouse under the Constitution, has its power, and that it must be respected. That is why we say separation of power. This is a section of the government that has the right to dictate or say anything that has to do with matters, judiciary. And the independence of the judiciary, the reason why it was created there is for not anyone to point into. Now Umahi has been removed by the court. Okay? The Constitution says, and the judge refers to the Constitution, Section 308 of the Constitution. Go and read it. And if you read it, it will give you what the court actually debates on. And secondly, if Umahi thinks he's a legitimate person to be there, then he should go to the court and appeal for it. All this time we coming to bring in issues that are not really concerning. This has to do with them. The judiciary has their power, and nobody should go and choke mouth that it's not good, it's not. If you know you don't know if something is not right, appeal it.
Yeah.
Stop using it to integrate or do this and bring it to this, bring it to this. This is another section of the arms of government that has its right. It should be protected, and it's protected by the government. It's just because we live in a country where you don't respect things like that. And that is what somebody said on the Constitution, that there is a Constitution, but just that the implementation of how they implement it, it's what varies. There are some people who are working in the judicial side of it, and they do their work. There are some who doesn't even know what the Constitution is. And that is why the Constitution becomes, kind of imbalanced.
Yeah.
Though it's not favorable to some Nigerians, because in the case of Abba Kyari, which I'm going to come into that, but what we are trying to say, it is best we start telling Nigerians that we have what is called the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. If the judiciary are trying to implement their own thing, don't be there to go and interfere and say it's not right, the judge is no. If Umahi thinks he's the rightful person to be there, the case is yours, then go present your case and appeal for it. Then they will hear your appeal. Let's not just move it to the second this one, the lawyer now said, we are not there to prepare that. It is the judiciary that has the right to decide. And if they decide, if you are not content with it, then go back to court and appeal it. All this one, we're going to say the Constitution is not right for the Nigerian. We know it's not right, but it is the Nigerian people. Now, we need to learn on how to be slave. Abba Kyari was a super cop. And then he was demoted. He completed an offense, which he has not been found guilty, and the rest have pleaded guilty. But if you look at Abba Kyari coming to court today, he looks like a gentleman. He was not even in handcuffs, he was dressed in it, and even placed in a van. Now let's take it to another person who is just an ordinary citizen. How is going to be treated? Do you think he's going to be treated like that?
It's not possible.
Exactly. This is what we are saying. Everybody lives in a developed world. Anybody being arrested under investigation must not be treated like a VIP. Because you are under investigation and you must be placed like that. There's no handcuff, there's nothing. He came with a jalabia and everybody is enjoying and he's being surrounded by guards. Do you think that is very appropriate? So an ordinary citizens, you don't want to go to jail. You don't want them to send you to jail. Do you have the man to say, well, his counsel, they are lobbying for that because he's an important person. Just take an ordinary person and they will send it. They don't even need to read his case. In 2 minutes, it's already sent to quickly. This is what we are trying to say. We need to look at the content of how this thing is being played. We as a Nigerian, it is shown that we need now, instead of us arguing, we need to be holding our papers, pen and paper, and be jotting things down, so that whenever we are going to change a system, we know where to change, we know how to put the right people there. This thing, we don't want it like this, we need this to change. Because all these things you are saying coming on air is for you to see how the system does not really count, it does not really help your people.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah, so for me, all this Umahi one, and if Umahi thinks he's the rightful person, let him go and appeal. He has the right.
Obviously, I think he's going to go for that.
Exactly. So all this time you're going to say the judge is not. What gives you that right to say the judge is not? Because he hasn't. That is his own. If you think he's not, then go to the Supreme Court. That's why the court is there.
All right.
So we should know that these people have their own powers, and this power must be respected. And they should also give us back our right. That is what we demand for them. We demand fair justice, and we demand them to do their job.
Exactly.
We must not say they are not doing their job. It's not our ways to come and say things like that on air and just say it's not this like this is doing this. All these are all political way of conversing and trying to push people from here to there. All of them, no one is good. If you know you are right with person that will sit on that seat, then go to the Supreme Court or go and appeal it. Go and appeal the ruling.
Thank you.
Come and be telling us this one. It's not our business. What we want is a good governance. That's it. That's all.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. We have another one right here. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Thank you very much, Mr. Aaron. Talk to us, sir.
Thank you very much for taking my call.
Thank you, sir.
Let me just say this. I want to align myself with the good comrade and Mr. Israel for their contribution. I so much align with them. You see, this constitution is not everything about the constitution that is bad. One major thing that we don't like is the fact that the federation is not practiced properly, not allowing the different regions to develop in their own pace. That is one of the most important things that we are really troubled about. But the constitution, in most cases, has those things in place. The implementation is the problem. Look, the issue of party in this country, we all know that the votes belong to the party and not the candidate. It is clear. Umahi knows. Everybody knows in the country. If you look at the what's his name, the former governor of Rivers State, Amechi case, it is clear that the vote belongs to the party and not the candidate. So if Umahi is leaving the party, fine, you can leave. Leave the votes there. It belongs to PDP. Except if they want to make a change. That's the problem we are facing. They will want to kind of, bend the rules. Not the constitution. They are the one bending the rules. Trying to take a party approach. to the Constitution. So in most cases, the laws are there to take control of all these things. But the judges, the judiciary, they are not living up to their responsibility. That's the reason why we think that the Constitution is just 100% bad. No, it's not. If you look at Abba Kyari, for example, there is no policeman that doesn't know his game. They can't bring him out because they themselves are doing the same. Are you thinking that Abba Kyari is the only one collecting the money? No. It's also sharing. So, but this has nothing to do with the Constitution. The Constitution is right there. Or is it the Constitution that asks them not to handcuff him the way they are doing to other criminals?
Yeah.
No. So, this is the reason why I align myself with Israel and the very good comrades on this issue. Because the Constitution did not tell us to take bribe, and there is punishment for those taking bribe.
Exactly.
So what happened? They use their party approach, and we cannot blame the Constitution on all this. If they allow every region to develop in their own pace, we will not be crying too much about this Constitution. You know, taking all the resources from the state to the federal. That is all the things we are talking about in the Constitution. Not all these who win the election. The bad ones, even in the Electoral Act, the bad ones is just taken care of now. How could you say that overvoting is when the number of voters exceed the number of registered voters? So even if 200 was registered in a unit, then maybe 120 accreditation out of the 200, and 150 now voted. That is supposed to be overvoting, but they will tell you, no, it has to be the number of registered voters, which they have just changed now. So those are the little things. They put it in some of these acts they bring in. So my brother, the Constitution is not perfect. There is no perfect Constitution in the world, but we Nigerians need to respect the law and try not to bend it. That's my contribution.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you for your contribution. Let's hear from FA. Thanks for calling us. Let's hear from FA. Are you there with us? Good evening to you. How are you doing?
Good evening. Nigeria was good evening, my Nigeria was family. I'm here with you guys.
Thank you.
So, do you know what I saw about this? You can't see. Do you know what happened between Obaseki then with Oshomole? When Nigeria stopped this shenanigans of having one court judgment here, the next court judgment there. This one is telling you to come to Abuja, to come to Kano, Abi Zafarawa. There is another court, the judicial court there. That was what happened between Obaseki and Oshomole. Everybody is just taking court injunctions everywhere. When will we stop this in Nigeria? When will the youth know that these people, these fathers, we call our fathers, our evil fathers, they have to go? We know there was a day I was watching Nigeria Watch with a fellow African brother like me. Do you know what he said? I was just watching Nigeria Watch. He said they were arguing. It was shyness. I wasn't shyness. They were arguing on shyness because he know his country, the same thing is happening there. He said we will complain till we die. These people are always there. I said no. Nigeria Watch, there are people, our voice have been heard in Nigeria today just because of their platform like this that enlighten people. Their platform like this that he said no. He said we watch till we die. This is Africa for you. And that's why they are just complaining for nothing. I told him with one voice, just one person's voice will be heard. This man today that came out today talking about this, you can see him, he's afraid because the social media is the best way to disseminate your information and to bring out things that Nigeria was continue with what you are doing.
Thank you.
You are the biggest platform in Edo State today. I will always commend you for what you are doing. I'm not commending anybody, but these people, they are afraid of us now because we have a voice that's speaking from you. I don't know if
Thank
you
you.
understand.
Thank you, my brother.
So thank you.
Thank you, my brother. This fight that is currently going on right now, because you are calling us from Ego right now, right?
Yes.
So I hope the fight between the PDP and caucus, I hope it's not affecting you people right there.
The PDP and the caucus, do you know what? Should I head my view?
Yeah,
if I
sure.
head my view well, I should head my view well. See, definitely, I will support the deputy governor and the governor on the party. PDP has been gone in Benin before.
Yes.
There was nothing like PDP.
Yeah, Governor are reawoken them.
Yes, you can't expect me to come to your place and give you glory and you don't recognize me. The truth to be said, we are all humans. You recognize someone as Joshua today. It was one of the freedom fighters that brought this government in. You can't be a king in some. You are a king in somewhere, and tomorrow you will be eating from the ground. It's not fair. What's it called? The former national chairman, he has been dead since. He's supposed to know that he's supposed to bring a playground for everybody. He's supposed to bring a playground for everybody.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much.
It's just a playground for everybody.
Thank you.
Just bring a playground. Those people has political grounds on their own too.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. A lot of people were calling in. Let me take just 2 more calls and we are done on this. Just 2 more calls. We have our brother, Mr. Hakim, who is calling us right now. Mr. Hakim, are you there with us? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Talk to us. How are you doing today?
Hi, good evening, my brother. God bless you. I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good. I'm very good. Talk to us. What's your take on this headline?
Basically, I was just trying to respond to some of those callers. You know, the issue of defecting from one political party to another when you are in you hold a political office. I think the law make room for that in the case that when there are issues with your party, you can defect to another party. It is well within the law for political officers to be able to defect from their party to another party. The idea that the vote belongs to the party, that one is well established. We know that. But the law also creates room for people to be able to move when there are issues within their political party. If not, this is not the first time a governor has become from one party to another. You know, and a lot of these have gone through the court system before without any sources from the other side.
Yeah.
So that is my submission, because I think people just interpret the law the way it is, but the law also make room for defection as well.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother Hakim. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's talk to someone else right here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Your line is breaking. We can't hear you at all. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I can hear you. My name is Destiny.
Okay, Mr. Destiny, where are you calling us from?
I'm coming from Germany.
Talk to me, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. The issue about Umahi is that for me, if you check about the Nigerian Constitution, the case is right. Because the Constitution said the only way, like the comrade, I forgot his name, is comparing this case with those states is different case. Because in Nigerian Constitution, it said the only way a sitting governor or a House of Assembly member can defer to any other party is only when there is a crisis in the party that you have.
Yeah.
Like in the case of Edo State, there was a crisis. That was when the members House of Assembly defected with the governor to PDP. That one is a different case. In case of Umahi, there was no issue. There was no problem with them. He said there is marginalized from PDP to the Igbos. And when there was not having any quarrel with anybody in the states or in the federal with their party caucus. So you defect
thing, definitely you have to, first of all, step down from the PDP before you can go to APC. Because that mandate is not for you. That mandate is for PDP.
Yeah.
Because when you are going to vote now, there's nothing like Umahi or the deputy. What you see there is PDP, APC, and the rest. So if you are living, you live on your own and leave the seat for the party.
Mm-hmm.
So,
sorry.
But
do you think that it can take this? It can appeal and take it to Supreme Court?
If you like, you take it to Supreme Court because I forgot the case. The case that went to Supreme Court like this was Supreme Court interpreted that when you are leaving the seat, you want to defer to another party, you have to resign from your seat. So if you don't, you know why we are having all this issue right from time is that many people, when they defect, the party doesn't take them to court. They'll just leave them like that. When the party takes you to court, when there's no issue, but when there are crises within your party in your state, you have right to defect without resigning your seat.
Okay.
When there's no crisis, before you defer from your party to another party, you have to resign your post. That was why this in my case was different. But there was no crisis before he deferred.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. The comparison between Governor Obaseki's defection and Governor Umahi is quite different. You know, what our brother was saying is that Governor Obaseki was having crisis with APC. You know, say this fight, Katakata way him and Oshomole on the fight. So according to the law, constitutionally, he have the right to defect to PDP, may forget peace. So this one we can't compare, you know. But Umahi, he not get any crisis at all. He just decides, say, I don't tire for him, I still go taste the other side. I make the whole matter can't tie him. So meanwhile, I get more people who they call us before. Let me see one more person that I need to call back quickly, and then we call it a day. I appreciate every one of you. Before you go, please don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to help us to share this video as well. You know, let's talk to Papa Oduwa. Papa Oduwa, good evening to you once again, sir. You were trying to call us earlier on. Please turn down your device, sir. Turn your device. Turn down. Okay, sir.
I've turned it down.
Go ahead, sir.
So, yes, I want to what analyst. You know, I contributed first. I called you first.
Yeah.
Let me call you first. Where I tell you, say, Nigeria Constitution, they better.
Okay, Alex opposed what you said. Yes.
Yes, the Nigeria Constitution is not. You say I'm not living in the Western world. It's bad. This, that. I want to tell Alex. Let me answer Alex. You know, Nigeria Constitution is one of the best constitutions people don't know. But the problem is because of the
corruption.
Yes. The corruption. That's why people don't respect the Constitution anymore. So they say, okay, for example, now me, I don't know that when you have a school cert, you can contest as a president. If not that Buhari went to court to it, the judge interprets the law, we will not know today. So from today now, people will not still know that when you are a sitting governor, you cannot defect. You don't defect when you are a sitting governor to another party. So we have to put a change. We have to be learning every day by day because we are not learning. We are not interpreting the laws well. That's why we stick to that thing that the Constitution is not good. There's a law. If you read the Constitution, there's a lot of things in there. They just open it, pass by, open it, pass by. But if you have a good judge that is not corrupt, if they interpret the law for you, you will enjoy that country very good. For example, let me give a lesson. Let's pick an example. That the pension after the governor, they will give them a lot of pensions, a lot of this, that, motor cars. Do you know that is not the federal constitution? That is a state constitution that do that. The governor make it to suit what you said. When the governor is there, they will pass a bill that when I become a pension, then I will receive so amount, I will build a house in Abuja, I will do that, I will do this, I will do that. That one doesn't concern the federal constitution. That one is a state constitution. So please let people interpret the law well, so that they interpret the constitution well, so that we enjoy the country we all love.
Thank you,
so,
sir.
please, that's why I want to tell unless the constitution is a very good constitution. Very, very nice constitution, but people don't follow the laws. That's why we say the constitution is bad. That's the only thing I want to add to that.
Thank you, sir.
Unless
God bless you, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks very much. All right, my people, we need to round up right now. I tried to be fair to return most calls here today. I'm not sure that I return all, but still, we need to round up because we've been here now for 1 hour, 45 minutes. Before you go, my people, please don't forget to help us to hit the like button, help us to share this broadcast to others. We have someone else calling in right now. Let's hope this is the last call before we call it a day. Okay, let's take this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Hello,
Hello?
Mr. Nagawash.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon to you. Yes. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Yeah. So I want to quickly say something about our brother who said when you have problem with your party, you can connect to any other party.
Okay.
So let me come in there first. From the beginning, those people, they are making law sweet to their character politics. So if you see about the Abba Kyari, you see him, the way he is doing things and the way the politicians are doing this, who are being accused of fraudulent activities. You see them, the way they are doing things, the things favor them. Let me come from here. In the case of this guy in Cross River, was he having problem with this party? No. They only do things for their own personal choice and personal gain. So at times, when they see the thing is not about to favor them, you see they will begin problem here, So they are just doing things within their self, the way the thing will suit them. That is just what I have to say.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my lovely brother. I appreciate you. All right, my people, please, I think we need to move on right now. Let me look at the comment section to see one of, if any comment right there is connected directly to me. If not, if it's just a contribution to the topic, I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for your time. I can see we have a lot of comments today. A lot of people actually showed interest to this particular topic. Yes, it's a big topic. For me, my own contribution to this is that the Constitution, we have law in Nigeria. That is how I started. If you watch this big video from the beginning, I told you guys that we have law in Nigeria. It's just that the Nigerian government chooses who to affect, positively or negatively with the law. They don't allow the law to take its own course. They just choose. Okay, for example, you step on their toes. They'll say, okay, this law make a user affect you. But for example, you are rubbing shoulder with them. They will say, okay, this law, I go bypass them. Make it favor you. That is the reason why you see a lot of Nigerians are saying that there's no law in Nigeria. Not that there's no law. The 1999 Constitution is still functioning, is still there. If you know your right, if you know your way, then you can maneuver it to know that, yes, take them to any kind of court, you see the law exists. That's how it works. So it's not everybody that can actually use the law to intimidate. That's one thing that we must understand. It's not everybody, but the majority, statistically, they can use the law to intimidate 90% of Nigerians. It's only 10%, if I'm not mistaken, that actually knows the law and that can also actually follow the law to the last bus stop. We have our brother calling back again, Israel Asamuta. Talk to me, my brother. Go ahead.
Thank you, Najawash. On the comment section, I just wanted to respond to my brother, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. He just made me laugh. He said Abba Kyari is a super cop, so he was a hero. My brother, thank you very much. You see, this is the reason why we Nigerians, we don't actually understand what the law is. The rule of law is actually supreme to anyone, whether you're a president or a prime minister. Once you are found guilty of anything, whether you're a superhero or you are a local hero, the law is blind. It does not care. Whether it's your father, your mother, your sister, or anything, if it warrants you going to jail, Because your board made that you want a superhero, they will fling it into the water. You are going to jail. That's what it is. So we must not say because he's a superhero, he should be treated like a VIP. He should be treated, if he's found guilty, when the court found him guilty, he must be treated as a guilty person. Do not bring this element of saying he was a superhero, therefore we should decorate him. Decorate who? So if it was a normal person who committed this crime, do you think they will even put it on the news? 4 minutes, you won't take the judge to sentence this person, and it's remanded. What of those people that pleaded guilty? Did you see them on the TV? Did you see them? So this is what we are saying, that this law should be applied to every Nigerian, regardless of what position you hold in the society. And we must be equal, and we must respect that, because that's what the Constitution said. You see, a lot of people will say the Constitution is not good. The Constitution is there. Some amendment is needed. We know that. But it doesn't expect, the Constitution does not give right to everybody to say, hey, this one, this one by no. The Constitution is there to align with you, to give you, it's like a key to open the door to, what a good governance is all about. It gives you these proper steps. So you must apply the proper step when channeling a good society. Not when you say, because it's a super cop, so we should decorate him. Hey, Baba, you know, like super cop, you committed this thing. What kind of
he must go in for it. He must go in for it. Nobody is above the law. Super cop or no super court.
Yes, you are very correct. That is why everybody is subject under the rule of law,
Yeah.
And that's what the rule of law states. So he shouldn't be given or decorated because he was a superhero, super cop. That's my contribution. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for calling back again, my brother. I appreciate you. All right, my people right there. I can see a lot of people calling in. I'm surprised everyone showed interest on this today. Okay. All right. I like this because we all are losing our voice every day on this platform, of the thing that is affecting you and I in Nigeria. So when we see things like this, then we begin to realize that, okay, the law is there. It's just that the government chooses who or how they want to use it. Hopefully, if the country can become better more, I'll be very, very happy. So let's continue to see if the law can catch up with our politicians, because I don't really see politicians going to prison. Many politicians who have embezzled, who have stolen our money in Nigeria, none of them are many of them, majority of them don't go to prison because they have a way out to maneuver everything, Yes, that's the reason why, these are one of the reasons why you see Nigerians are always saying, law not in Nigeria, law not in Nigeria. Trust me, there's law in Nigeria. It's just that they try to ignore it. But if you are strong enough, when they ignore it, you take them to court. If the court failed, go to the upper court. Yes, so someone like me, I can proudly say that my dad is a barrister, okay? And it's not also a pushover. For example, as I see that we listen to ourselves whenever we are talking here. For example, maybe somebody wanted to, manipulate what I say, or to lie against me or whatever. I'll take you to court. That's it. You have to go speak to court and tell them, what you're saying, the fact, about what you're talking about. That's how it works. That's why you see, whenever I come on air, I try to come with legitimate sources. Do you know why? Because I know they can take me to court, that I'm misleading the public or I'm trying to destroy their image. But the reason why they cannot, because they know I work with legitimate sources. For example, like we work today with Channels TV, we work with This Day, we work with many mainstream medias. If, for example, Governor Umahi say, no, Nigeria was go talk this. I said, no. Before you come to me, you have to check these names that I was reading from. We don't see something on Facebook and come on air. Nigeria Watch have never done it. I just see something on Facebook, I don't come on air. My people, you people should check. As I heard the waka, they go just now for the next avenue for there. You see for Facebook. Now I say, I can't talk. I don't know whether that's true, but let's just talk about it. No, I don't do that. Whenever I talk about anything, we have facts and we can stand for what we are talking about. I can interpret it on my own way. That is normal. That is the rules and laws of media. I interpret it in my own way. As long as I put allegedly to it, that's not a problem. Like I said, oh, Umahi and his deputy are on the run. Oh, yeah, that one is allegedly. I'm just saying in my own interpretation. But the fact is, the headline, now true or not be true, and that one we talk so. Umahi, you be thief or you not be thief. Now you go take court for that. You play wayo or you not play wayo. Now you go talk that one. But for me, I'm happy with this though. I don't know about you. I'm very happy with this. I'm happy. I want more of this to continue to happen in Nigeria so that we can take it from there. I appreciate every one of you, my good people, Nigeria Watch family. Thank you very much for your time with us. Let's continue to do what is right. Let's continue to stand for what is right. As long as you choose to be a Nigeria Watch family, please, nobody's above the law. We have our own law here. Nobody's above the law. You know, even me, myself, I'm not above the law. If anybody try to go against the law in the name of say I'm close to Nigeria Watch or I'm close to the channel or I've been on the channel for a while, you are going to penalize for it. For example, on our group, links are totally prohibited. But you see one or two persons still share the link in the name of saying that, okay, I just wanted you to quickly see this thing, or I just wanted our people to see this. It doesn't work like that. As long as it's prohibited, it's prohibited. We should stick with that. The reason why we don't allow links on our platform, the quickest way for you to thief other people's platform now is through link. The quickest way for people to steal your own money, your identity, anything that belongs to you is through link. And I don't want anybody to say, oh, I click on a link on Nigeria Watch platform, then my money can loss from my account, or my passport details, or my what. No, this is the reason why I'm avoiding it. I'm saying that it's totally prohibited. But it's so fortunate to see one person will do it and they'll be saying, oh, I just wanted to. And some of them will put pride to it. No, there's nothing like pride. If you are punished for sharing a link to our platform, apologize to the house and they'll put it back. If you think you are bigger than everybody, cannot apologize, your space will be replaced. That's it. Nobody is bigger than anything law. I've said it before, if you are with me, you must follow the law. Even me that you are with, I will follow the law. If you find out that me that is speaking to you right now, I become so cunning, or tomorrow there's no truth in my mouth anymore, it's also your duty to sanction me. That's it. Now, so it's supposed to work, my people. Now make Nigeria square rich like this, so law will not go pass am. I know the person, I know the oga at the top now. No problem, we'll go bypass am. Now all of us they did this while I hold this. So all of us, common law will not follow. No share link will not be here. No thief money will not be here. You see now, Abba Kyari, you see your life. Governor Umahi, you see your life. All right, appreciate you all. I'll be rounding up here. Take care, and God bless all of you. Please don't forget to hit the like button and help us to share. Bye for now, my people. You might be seeing me back again later on if there's any need to. But if not, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Take care. Broadcasting live from Lagos. God bless you all. Bye for now. Abba,
Sakwa. Ikeana, evidosi kaena pio. Amawe na wakaga wakaga dome no bajo. Amawe na wakaga wakaga dome no bajo. Sabana mi agora unuge na yakwe. Sabana mi agora unuge na yakwe. Bamaga magari gate matasari semba Amoneketa, era wega juko, Agiza juko, Amari no, Amoneketa.